just a friendly disclaimer. We're not a medical advice. We do not subscribe to medical advice. We are sharing information to enhance your life, to enhance your mental health. And again, this is just a friendly disclaimer. Anything concerning our videos is not intended for a medical professional. It does not replace any medical professional advice. Please seek your medical professional team for anything concerning your mental health, physical health. Again, we are here for you.
Hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. This is a pit stop. It's Wednesday. You made it. Happy Wednesday to everyone who's tuning in tonight. It's not just another Wednesday. We're glad to be with you most of all. It's been grueling. However, again, we are here with you. And I'm your host and founder of the Just Stop It. And this is our sub show, the pit stop, doing a little mental health check-in every Wednesday night. And listen, sometimes we need it. Again, I am the Grand Queen, and we've got our other hotspots of the show tonight, checking in with us and with you tonight. And it is our opulent one, our Shannon Grace Chappelle in the house tonight.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, Shannon.
Hey.
Absolutely. We're glad to be here tonight. Glad to see you, Shannon. It's a lot going on, right? Absolutely. Glad to be seen.
Yes.
It's a lot going on. It's been grueling. Mm-hmm. It's been really grueling, but we're glad that you're here. Yeah, we're pulling through. Exactly. Just glad that we are. And we got the apple who doesn't fall far from this amazing tree, our very own Trayvon in the house, our Trey Wiz, our media producer.
Hey everybody, what's up?
Hey Trey.
How y'all feeling?
Oh, we all right. Hopefully
right.
got a little emojis going on. We gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You said got a little emojis going on?
Yeah, we got a little emojis going on. But that's okay. It's been a grueling week. You want to give us the disclosure? You want to give us the disclaimer, Trey? You want to do that?
Yeah, sure, not a problem.
Go ahead.
All right, everybody. This is a friendly JTI disclaimer. The information in this video is not intended nor applied to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. All content here is to be considered as such. Like I say all the time, we're mental health advocates that are here for you. That's it. That's all. Last thing we want you to do is be led astray and taken in a different direction that deters you from going to medical professionals. Anything we say is not to be taken, as a deterrent from the real sources that you should be seeking out. We're here just to bring a little education, a little awareness, to spread information, to spread awareness on different subjects around mental health. Yeah. So that's us.
Sounds
exactly. Good. It sure does. It sure does. Yeah, this is September. We made it to September, thank goodness. And like I said before, it's been grueling. It's been a grind. However, we are here, and this is why we're checking in tonight. And this is September is Suicide Awareness Month and Safe Space Awareness. We bring it in a safe space in the media. We've also been reaching out to other media partners on how they're bringing safe space in mental health and mental health support to the media. I mean, we already know the bad part of it. We just want to just stop it. We want to just stop all the bad parts of it and add and enhance what's good about it and actually change and make sure that we all have a safe space to be able to
Yeah.
talk about our mental health, not just our concerns, but also have some really good creative support going on. And we've got some amazing people that are partnering with us. We got the poet has spoken. We've got the Galaxy family, and Shannon's
Yeah.
going to she's going to hit us up on them. They're going to be bringing it with us on next month, the month of October. The changing of from actual, we are actually going into fall, but we're talking about the seasons, the mindset, and the heart. They're gonna bring a whole new understanding on the dynamics of grief and healing. Shannon, you want to share?
Yeah, absolutely. Beginning in October, we're going to have, like the professor had mentioned, the poet has spoken, founder, president of the Galaxy of Poets, which they are also, like us, mental health advocacy through a creative side, through poetry, through singing, through art. That's what they're about. So they're going to, come on and we're going to share and bounce off of each other. So it should really definitely be amazing. Also, check them out on IG. It's called The Galaxy of Poets. All one word. Check them out on IG, Facebook, but mainly IG. For them, they have a lot of great IG shows, social media shows, as well as shows from their home base in Nashville, Tennessee, and Atlanta, Georgia, but mainly Nashville. That's where Poet actually resides. So there's a lot of shows that you can go to if you're in the Nashville, Tennessee area, or if you're in the Atlanta area. You just have to go online and check it out, and they do pretty good with keeping everyone abreast of upcoming shows and events. Again, as well as shows and that they have on IG mainly. So if you check them out there, one of those is being the mental health check-in, which they have 3 times. Let me see, every day, 3 times a day. I know the hours had changed a little bit, but again, if you go onto their site or go onto their page, you'll see the times that you can call in. I mean, not really call in, but you can check in, you can chime in, you can catch the live show, and just participate. It's all about with them. It's all about finding that creative outlet to strengthen your mental health through those
Exactly.
avenues. So again, tune in, check us out on our page, keep abreast of what we're doing as well, and we will let you know when they will participate with us in the month of October.
Yes,
So that's
yes.
pretty much what's going on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. And we're just so happy that they're coming to bring more to the understanding of grief and healing. They're going to be with us October 13th and October 27th show. It's going to be phenomenal. We're going to run about an hour and a half, I believe. Each segment, two segments, two
Yes.
phenomenal segments, and we're going to take it up as well as Shannon said. What I love what she said, we're gonna bounce off each other. I like that one.
Yeah,
We're
definitely.
gonna keep bouncing off each other in November with another guest as well. We're gonna continue to, actually that's how we really move and become great and heal and understand life, when we bounce off each other, when we just come together and we just like, okay, this is what it is, and how do we get to it, how do we get through it, and how do we get with it. And the conversations like today, that's why I said feeling kind of emoji. We need those conversations that impact on our mental well-being, conversations about grief, which is so taboo in all over the world. I don't even know. I'm still trying to understand why, but we coming into understanding as to why, because sometimes grief can make us feel isolated, depressed, oppressed, and sharing these experiences helps us to process our emotions. And sometimes we may not even know if anything's even wrong. But after having conversations, a lot of stuff comes out. Our emotional well-being, opening up dialogue helps to lead to emotional well-being, helps to lead to pent-up emotions. And I guess also it fosters a sense of community and more understanding. And I think this is why people like to use emojis in their messages, even though sometimes it might get misinterpreted. It might become misinterpreted, those emojis, because they have all sorts of emojis. But today, I was kind of feeling, like I said, kind of emoji-ish. So tonight is just uh, a quick check-in on what am I feeling. What are you guys feeling? For those of you who are chimed in on this, what are you guys feeling? Share your emoji. Just
Okay.
just share it. Share your emoji on
See,
YouTube.
you're speaking of
Share your emoji
emojis.
on how you feel.
Yeah, you're speaking of emojis that and I'm telling you, you got some good and some bad emojis now. You gotta make
Yeah, you
sure
do it
you
now. Go
use
ahead.
the right emoji, for what you're trying to express.
Right. Say it again. Reiterate it again. Because I was just
I
thinking
said
about it. They got the boo-boo one.
sometimes,
They got the boo-boo one that I saw the movie
sometimes you
emojis,
have
and
to
I
make
was
sure
like,
you got the right emoji. You can have the
exactly.
wrong emoji on there.
Say it
But the
again,
good thing
Shannon.
about that is, I said you make sure you choose the right emoji. It's pretty, it pretty much reminds me of, when you have all of the, LOL, those
Yeah,
abbreviations for things as well. It kind of
yeah.
coincides with that, and it's kind of like
It does.
if you,
Yeah.
I have to go and look up some of these when people throw them at me,
You,
because I'm
you
like,
know,
okay, I don't know that one.
I'm still looking up some of them. Like, what do you mean?
What you talking about? What is that?
Right
Oh, I
before I
think they
even
have somebody a
share it,
little
I'm like,
younger.
you're right. Before I even share it,
But
and so this is why a lot of young people they rock back on the emojis, and some people just do because it's like it's a quick something or other to
it's a
say
quick.
this is how I feel about it. But like you said, for you guys who are going to plant it tonight, just be careful. Make it clear.
Make it very clear. Some of them,
Make it clear.
it's a fun, relaxed way of expressing yourself. It's actually cute,
Exactly.
to me. And you have many emojis that you can choose to say a message. It's no different from when the 80s and early 90s, when we, a lot of us had the pagers we get, and you kind of put a few numbers
Oh,
in, and you remember if you
oh
turn it
wow,
upside
Shannon.
down. Oh, I'm taking it back. So if you turn it upside down, it may say
You're
"I love
good. You're
you,"
good.
all that type of thing. So this is a new age way of doing it, and you know, I think the main thing is to get people to really just express themselves a little bit more, and like you had mentioned, it's a cute way of doing it. It's a fun way of doing it.
Yeah, creatively.
We're
Exactly.
we're not
Exactly.
artistic way of doing it. We're not as open um as we used to be.
Yeah.
And sometimes with
Yeah.
good reason, with good reason, and that's a whole new different direction, a whole new different topic altogether. But I'm seeing where the benefit of it can be, and also let me throw this in here. I can see where it
Yeah.
could not be a benefit because every situation needs a little bit more substance to me. Need a little bit more
Yeah.
expression of what's going on with you than
Exactly.
than an emoji. So knowing when to use it,
Right.
knowing when it is a playful dialogue versus a very serious one, where you need to
Exactly.
speak
Yeah.
or that person needs to be spoken
Exactly.
to. It's
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
different. So that's one thing that came to mind. I
Yeah.
really want to express about using that. It goes along to me with just social media overall.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
it, it came with that whole, era of talking on there where, it's strange, but people don't. I remember we used to write letters to each other. We used to have pen pals and all type of stuff.
Yes, we did. We did. Wow,
And
wow. Do people write?
shared.
Do people write to each other anymore? I mean, like
I don't think they do, but
letters?
I'll share something. I'll share something with you. I discovered, I had mentioned to my cousin that I use typing so much, whether it would have been on a computer, a laptop, well, a laptop is a computer, a tablet, or even communicating with people on through
Exactly.
social media and on my phone, that I realized I barely wrote on paper anymore. So I was
Exactly.
starting. So I noticed my handwriting had changed, because I wasn't writing. I was typing, but I
Hmm.
wasn't writing. So you see, I know
Wow.
it's a little to the left of what you had mentioned, but I when I think of the emojis and I think of all these abbreviations and I think of all these ways of communicating and expressing, I want to reiterate and say, that's fun. But
Yeah.
when it gets to a point in the comparison, when I was saying about the handwriting, when it gets to a point of you almost forgot how to write, it
That
I
part.
mean, yeah, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but you haven't written on a piece of paper with your handwriting is so long because you typed,
Right. Right.
then
Or
that's a bit of a
printing.
problem.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a part of your identity. Being able to write the
Mhm.
hand to write and of the sort. Actually, handwriting is a part of our
Handwriting,
identity. So yeah, so pretty much it doesn't tell exactly who you are, but it's a part of your identity. It's part of your map, your spatial
it
self.
is.
And so, that's what I said, you know, creatively, emojis are cool. And
Mhm.
Trey, yeah, Trey Trey just shared one with me. I shared one also. We shared an emoji. I was feeling kind of upside down this week. It was just a lot
Yeah.
going on. And sometimes even as I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier, introverts. People are introverts. They don't get a
Hmm.
chance or they feel invisible.
Yeah.
Sometimes when people feel invisible, they feel like they don't have a voice, or they're depressed, or whatever is bringing that depression, trying to suppress their voice. Introverts are that, and so
Hmm.
sometimes emojis sort of like help start the process of communication. But like you and
Yeah.
like you said, this your emotions go very deep. They run very deep. So
Hmm.
to just get things started, sometimes an emoji helps. However, depending on what
Yeah.
it is,
What it
how to
is.
see into it and
Hmm.
where it leads to. Hopefully, if it leads to a crisis, you got to be able to interpret it. So this is why tonight's mental health check-in is just to share and represent how we feel right now, and to get
Yeah.
in touch with our feelings. Sometimes we are introverts. Sometimes we are both introverts and extroverts, and it
Yeah.
depends. But many people who are introverts, they do feel like invisible, or people, and people are a combination of, they know when to fall back. People are introverts and extroverts. They don't want to fall back, know when to get in, and things like
Yeah.
that. But here we're talking about the media. It's challenging to decipher what a person feels when we engage in the media. And a lot of young people feel
Yeah.
invisible when they are engaged in the media, and they do need a safe and creative space to talk about themselves, to talk about who they are,
Hmm.
what they are, where they're going, or where they need
Uh huh.
to go. I think we all need that. And
Yep.
it's just that, like you said, Shannon, the media, it's really, as a human, we're super dependent on the media. I don't know what
Yeah.
we're gonna do, even for simple things like writing our names. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Devices
Simple
and,
stuff like that. Yeah,
programs. Yeah.
exactly. What are we gonna do? We just have to be able to do things manually and do things physically and
Yeah.
interpret what's being said, interpret the messages that we're sharing, interpret our emotions. And it's okay to
Yeah.
interpret it. It's okay to feel like we feel. Just like I mentioned earlier, that little emoji, that little boo boo emoji. I've had those little boo boo days. Like, this is how I really feel. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. However, I thank God that I was able to clap back and
Yeah.
remove
Yeah.
those feelings and deal with it. What to say, Trey, on the emoji is, have you had an emoji week or an emoji moment this week? And how do you feel right now?
Yeah. I think
Okay,
he thinks out. I don't think he's
yeah, I think
home, but
he,
um,
and he's outside. Trey's outside
he's
enjoying the
outside
natural
too.
environment, and
It,
it's
it
so good. It's so
Yeah,
good.
and sometimes being outside, if you walk away too far or anything, your connection
Yeah,
gets a little wonky. But he'll
exactly.
probably be here really shortly. But
Yeah, he'll probably.
yeah.
And thank you,
But can I
Big
mention?
Sister Margaret. Thank you, Big Sister
Yeah.
Margaret, for popping in tonight.
So one of the
Big hugs to you, us. Send you an emoji.
yeah.
Big heart to you.
But you know what? You were talking about emojis, but I have to say this: some of those memes, which are those
The
pictures, some of
memes,
those
yeah.
memes take me out. You know what I mean? If I'm in a total
I'm sorry,
weird
y'all had a
mood,
question for me.
yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Hey, Trey.
Um,
Yeah, just asking, what's your emoji moment today or any day this week? Have you had an emoji moment? I shared earlier. I had a little boo boo emoji moment, but I fell back and I fell back in and things. And of sort, have you had an emoji moment? How do you feel right now? And what's your day and your week been
I
like?
mean, nah, my day has not been a great day. I'm not even gonna
Okay,
lie. For this,
okay.
and pretend.
Is it a boo
I
boo
would say
emoji? I don't know.
for the week, it's the angry face with the
Oh, the
censored,
angry face.
censored blacked out mouth with the symbols on it that resemble cuss words is what it actually is. If you
Okay,
ask me for honesty,
understood.
that's how the whole week was. But honestly,
Gotcha.
that's how the week was. Yeah, that's my emoji for the week.
Understood.
what about the blank look
Understood.
emoji? I use that often.
Right,
The
exactly.
the blank
Like
look, not
the really flat
smiling,
face, the
not,
really emotionless face.
or the one that doesn't have a mouth at all.
I can't do it,
You ever
but
see
the
that
really
one?
like
It doesn't
yeah,
have a mouth at all.
exactly.
Oh man, understood. Sometimes you just want to just hand some people a card with all those emojis on it. You know what I mean? The ones you just talked about, Trey, you just want to hand them a index card with it printed on it, like, here, this is me today. Don't mess with
Yeah,
me.
that'll let you know.
Yeah, yeah, because it's the same people. It's the same aggressors. The same people that come at you with the same foolishness and mayhem. So you just want to hand them a card, like, here, take that and bring it back. Oh man, it's true now. Yeah, so here we are. Here we are. Just there you go. There's Trey. Yeah,
Yeah.
oh man, thank goodness we have the opportunity to express. All right.
All right.
We coming on down to the wire. And we
Yes.
thank all those tonight who have passed through tonight in our safe space, in our chat tonight, and understanding Suicide Awareness Month. And listen, don't hesitate. Please go on to for those of you in New York and you need a space, you need a safe space, please contact Fountain House Clubhouse. They are in the Bronx. They are in Manhattan. They are also in Atlanta. For those in Atlanta, they're in Atlanta. Those in Chicago, I believe they're in Chicago. But you can also go on Fountain House into Fountain House, I believe, Universal, and find out where other Fountain House clubhouses are. They are mental health support, social well-being support, financial support, and more for young people and all ages across generations. And we are here for you. We are finding out more information. Also, Mental Health Incorporated, also Mad in America, online magazine, have an amazing plethora of mental health support. Again, madinamerica.org. has an amazing source of support. And there's more, and you will be able to find us at more information at juststopitms.com. We are adding on more information and more partners in the media, more media partners. And if you have more information and you have more sources to share with us, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at juststopitms.com. Right? So here we are again. Thank you, Big Sister Margaret. Thank you, Dr. K. Also, thank you, Dad Mentality. And also Asia Lee of I Lead as well. She's got a new online nonprofit, and please see her at IG. And also got some more people. Again, the Poet Has Spoken and the Galaxy Family. Please tune in October. It's going to be phenomenal. And also our very own Chef Alba. If you're listening tonight, we love you like no other. We thank you. She's another great partner in the media, mental health, supporting women living positively with HIV. So we'll see you next Wednesday. Any shout outs? JTI team, any shout outs on the Just Stop It on tonight's pit stop?
Well, I think you pretty much covered everyone. Thank you again. Make sure you tune in, like Professor said, on Sundays and Wednesdays. Well, Wednesdays for the pit stop show, and for Sundays, and especially coming up in October, I want to reiterate. The Poet Has Spoken and the Galaxy Family will be on, and it may be continuous, but tune in, join in, leave a comment, bring suggestions, anything. It's going to be a good time. It really is. This was a group that I was part of. I'm still in that family of the Galaxy Family, so I hold them in high regard. And again, they're doing the same thing that we are doing to strive to strengthen and build better mental health, especially in the minority communities. Thank you.
Exactly. Yes. Please tune in. Keep up with us and tune in for the Galaxy of Poet, for the Poet Has Spoken and the Galaxy Family, October 13th and October 27th. Please check us out. Check them out on IG. Check us out on IG, check them out. Also, check us out on TikTok. Please don't hesitate. We love you like no other, as God does. Peace, love, and joy. Don't worry if you have an emoji moment. You're going to be all right. We are here for you. Love you, fam.
Love you too.
I love you too.
Good night. See you next time.
In a while.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good night. Be sure to tune in to our Sunday show. We will be with the Galaxy of Poets next month, so I'm excited to have that. Remember, we have our pit stop shows every Wednesday from 7:30 to 8 p.m., and we have our Just Stop It shows, which is our main show, the name of the movement in its entirety, on Sunday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So please check out our YouTube page. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for subscribing to us. I appreciate the love that's come through this platform thus far. Much love. Thank y'all. Have a good night.
Just a friendly disclaimer. We're not a medical advice. We do not subscribe to medical advice. We are sharing information to enhance your life, to enhance your mental health. And again, this is just a friendly disclaimer. Anything concerning our videos is not intended for a medical professional. It does not replace any medical professional advice. Please seek your medical professional team for anything concerning your mental health, physical health. Again, we are here for you.